Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters, I hope you guys are doing great and I hope you guys are doing well. Now, the issue of young people, particularly young people, who are engaging in sexual acts, sexual deeds outside of marriage before they get married, basically committing zina. Many of them believe that they are going to get married to that person. So what's the point in waiting? We can just do this, we can kiss, we can hug. And most of the time it starts really subtle, and then it grows and becomes something else. Does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive zina? Will He forgive you if you commit sexual acts, sexual immorality outside of you guys being married, particularly to young people, maybe 25 going downwards? What are we saying about this topic? If you are older, what's your take on it? Drop me a comment as well. Also, like the video before we get started so that we can reach more people. But without further ado, let's go and let's get it.
Getting close to zina is actually never sensible. It's not visible. You can't point at it and say, you're in the field. You can't. You can only tell that for yourself because you're going to feel the pull. The only one who can tell is you who's feeling the pull. On the outside, nobody will be able to point to you and say, you're doing something wrong. The only time they can point to you and say they're doing something wrong is when it's too late, you've already crashed. You understand? When the bad has already happened, when the crash has already occurred, that's when you can tell something bad has happened. Until then, it's all on you to recognize whether you're being sucked into the wrong direction or not. So it starts with something innocent. Okay. It starts with something innocent. It starts with something that's like, just a conversation, just a smile, just Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum assalam, nothing big deal. You guys are of the age now, you're going to become more and more curious about what you're worth, what your ratings are, and whether or not you get the kind of attention that you're hoping for. So you're going to make innocent conversation with a girl that you guys talk.
Bro, you know what's funny about this? I was once in a situation like this. I was with this girl and I thought, okay, cool. We're going to get married one day. We're going to have kids one day. So it's settled. And it started really with subtle things like hugs, then hugs led to kisses. And at the end, that's when I saw that now we are separated, it's no longer happening, and we committed those acts of immorality together. We did what we did, kissing, hugging, whatever it is, and it dawned on me that if it's me who's doing this, it means many young people are susceptible to this. Many young people are facing the same problem of thinking that at the end goal is getting married, but you don't know if that's going to happen. Maybe something is going to show you that this person is not the person you're supposed to be with. Then what's going to happen in that sense?
To a girl at school, maybe a lab partner, maybe like a girl that sits the aisle over in the class. Hey, do you have yesterday's homework? Yeah. Wow, you have beautiful handwriting. Cha, beautiful handwriting. That's a good one. It's a good one. Thank you. Oh. Hey, aren't you in my other class? You know she's in your other class. But still, aren't you in my other class? Why, yes, I am. Little by little. And that was just, okay, then you're like, okay, that's enough for today. Tomorrow I shall try a little more. I got like a 4-month plan. And it's innocent. And if somebody says, what are you doing? I just asked for homework. What? I didn't do anything. And somebody asked the girl, what are you doing? What? I just gave him my homework. What did I do? What? I didn't do anything. You just said I had nice handwriting, that's all. There's nothing. It's completely innocent. Nobody on the outside will actually be able to blame you that you did something evil or crooked. It can't be proven. All you will find out though is there's something going on deep inside you, there's a feeling, nobody knows about except you, and that's the gravitational pull of zina. That tiny little feeling. It's very innocent and cute and fuzzy at first. Feels kind of good. Feel kind of like, tingly. Then from there, you're looking for that person. They don't realize you're looking at them, you're staring at them. Then from there, you try to find them on Facebook or somewhere else. And hey, I didn't know you're on Facebook. There's only like half the planet on it. How are you on it? It's amazing. You know, you start tagging and liking on Facebook. It's just innocent still. And a little compliment here and there, a few LOLs here and there. You know, phone numbers get exchanged, WhatsApp gets exchanged. Stuff happens. It happens little by little. One step at a time, drip by drip by drip. And you don't realize what you're getting involved in. She doesn't realize she's getting involved in. And this is how things go from nothing to everything. And it's terrible. Like, people end up in terrible, terrible situations. And it's never going to be what you think. Never. You think it's, you know, like the movies or whatever, and then you end up with this person, and then you find out what they're really like, and a year later, I made a huge mistake. I want nothing to do with you. I don't even want to hear their name again, etc., etc. I hate them so much. Because that amusement is gone. See, the only thing that's making you curious about each other at this point is your raging hormones. That's all, especially for the boys. It's just your hormones. It's not genuine emotion. It's not, you know, Allah, when He describes marriage, you know how He describes marriage? He describes you, men, as muhsinin, with a sad, not with a sin. Muhsinin with a sad. You know what ihsan is? Ihsan is to bring people into a fort. Like a military fort. He says men should have the intention of marrying women, and when they marry them, it's like they brought them inside a fort. Like they're going to protect them from everything.
I really wanted to hear the point of saying, will Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive somebody for committing zina? I'm not quite sure about that, but He's the most merciful, most gracious. I am sure there must be something in the Holy Quran that speaks towards zina. Will Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive people who have committed zina, particularly young people? Tell me in the comments if you have more knowledge on this. Tell me in the comments and tell me if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is able to forgive such a person, and which dua can a person make to ensure that they get protection from zina. They get protection as well from committing acts of zina. They get protection as well from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guard their mind, to guard their emotions, and to guard their sexual urges. Please tell me in the comments. If you have not yet liked the video, please do me a favor and drop a like on the video. We meet again next time on the next reaction video. Much love. Peace.